Have you ever pondered the value of an idea in the digital age? What worth does a melody hold, or a unique design, or a groundbreaking algorithm? These are the questions at the heart of intellectual property, a concept that safeguards the fruits of our creative and intellectual labor. In this digital age, intellectual property has taken on a significance like never before. It's the lifeblood of innovators and creators, from authors penning their next bestseller to tech wizards coding the next big app. But as the world grows more connected, protecting these intangible assets has become an intricate dance. With the rise of the internet, the task of shielding intellectual property has morphed into a game of digital cat and mouse. It's a world where ideas are shared and spread with a click, and where the lines between inspiration and imitation often blur. As we delve into these complexities, let's consider a real-world case that highlights the challenges at hand. Remember Napster, the infamous peer-to-peer music sharing service that shook the world at the turn of the millennium? Born in the late 90s, Napster was the brainchild of Sean Fanning and Sean Parker. This revolutionary platform allowed users to share and download music files from each other's computers, effectively creating a global network of music enthusiasts. However, this novel concept of music sharing did not sit well with everyone. The music industry in particular was not amused. Artists and record labels saw Napster as a blatant violation of their intellectual property rights. They argued that the service allowed for the widespread distribution of copyrighted music without any compensation to the rightful owners. In response, several lawsuits were filed against Napster. The most notable among these was the case brought forward by the Recording Industry Association of America, or RIAA. The RIAA represented a consortium of record labels, including industry heavyweights like Universal, Sony, and Warner. The courts agreed with the RIAA's argument, ruling that Napster was indeed facilitating copyright infringement on a grand scale. This landmark ruling led to the shutdown of Napster's operations in 2001, barely 2 years after its launch. But the Napster controversy was about more than just music sharing. It raised deep questions about the nature of intellectual property in the digital age. How can copyright laws, designed in an era of physical goods, be applied to the intangible world of digital files? How can artists be compensated for their work in an age where copying and distributing music is as easy as a few mouse clicks? The Napster case was a wake-up call to the world, signaling the beginning of a new era of challenges in protecting intellectual property. It highlighted the need for new strategies, new laws, and new ways of thinking about intellectual property in the digital age. Today, the echoes of the Napster controversy can still be heard in ongoing debates about copyright, piracy, and the rights of artists in the digital world. So what exactly are these challenges that we face in safeguarding our intellectual property online? Let's take a deep dive. First, the ease of duplication. The internet is a vast sea of information, and with a few clicks, one can effortlessly copy and disseminate any work, be it a novel, a song, or a groundbreaking scientific paper. Remember the case of J.K. Rowling's unpublished manuscript that was leaked online? It illustrates just how quickly and easily content can be duplicated and spread across the internet. Secondly, we grapple with jurisdiction issues. The internet is a global platform, and hence intellectual property rights can be violated across borders. This means that a person in Australia can infringe on the copyright of an artist based in the United States. The cross-border nature of the internet makes it difficult to apply one country's laws to another, and this can result in a legal quagmire. Next, the anonymity of internet users poses a significant challenge. While the internet has brought about an unparalleled level of connectivity, it also provides a veil of anonymity that can be exploited. Violators can hide behind pseudonyms and fake accounts, making it harder to hold them accountable for their actions. Remember the infamous case of the Pirate Bay, where the identities of the violators were hidden for years? Lastly, tracking violations is a formidable task. The sheer volume of content shared online every second makes it near impossible to monitor every single piece of data for possible infringements. The case of YouTube, where over 500 hours of video are uploaded every minute, serves as a prime example of this difficulty. These challenges, daunting as they are, require innovative solutions and robust systems to tackle them. So, where do we stand in the face of these challenges, and what does the future hold for intellectual property protection? Well, let's start with the possible solutions. Stricter laws are one avenue of approach. By imposing heavier penalties on those who violate intellectual property rights, we can deter potential offenders. But laws are only as good as their enforcement. This is where advanced tracking technologies come into play. With the aid of artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can potentially detect and flag infringements in real time, making enforcement more efficient and effective. But technology alone is not the panacea. An essential component to tackling this issue is educating internet users about intellectual property rights. Many people may not even realize that they are infringing upon someone else's rights when they share a copyrighted image or download music illegally. Education can bring about a change in mindsets and cultivate a culture of respect for intellectual property. International cooperation is another crucial piece of the puzzle. The internet is a global network, and so the problem of intellectual property infringement is a global one. Nations need to work together to harmonize their laws and enforcement mechanisms. This can create a unified front against those who seek to exploit the digital realm for their illegal activities. There's no denying that the road ahead is full of obstacles. The lightning-fast pace at which technology is evolving only adds to the complexity of the problem. But every problem presents an opportunity to innovate, to adapt and to grow. And so we find ourselves at a crossroads. Do we let the challenges of the digital age overwhelm us, or do we rise to meet them head-on, armed with the tools of technology, education and international cooperation? While the path ahead is fraught with challenges, with concerted effort and a shared commitment to preserving the sanctity of intellectual property, we can navigate this digital minefield. If you found this video informative and want to stay updated with more such content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you're not just adding one more channel to your YouTube list. You're joining a community of knowledge seekers, a community that values intellectual property and the role it plays in fueling creativity and innovation. When you subscribe, you're not just passively watching videos, you're actively participating in a global conversation. Plus, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, diving deep into the fascinating world of digital rights, technology, and more. So, hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your network. Spread the knowledge and help us create a more informed and respectful digital community. Thank you for watching. Remember, knowledge is power, and by subscribing, you're empowering yourself. So let's continue this journey together, exploring the digital landscape and the challenges it presents. We'll see you in the next video.